Hey guys, I'm in between clients right now, but I just want to let anybody that has passion to do hair, passion to literally work with their hands, like the Lord is enabling you to be in a position to be able to pour into people. As a loctician like myself, I just had a client that left and he was a young high school graduate. And, I just asked inquiring questions like, hey, are you working right now? What are your plans since you're graduating high school? And one of the things that I always tell people is to literally pray about it, seek the Lord in regards to what it is that he wants you to do, but also to instill to my clients that the Lord has given you certain desires of your heart. And you may wonder why, you have a desire for photography, cybersecurity, or anything of that nature. The reason why God is giving you that desire is because he's allowing you to have something that you see as a dream and as a goal. But, me as a loctician, you got to start, you can have an end goal, but, like giving young teenagers, practical advice, and adults too, just practical advice to be able to get them to that level where God is trying to place them. So, we're just having a normal, simple conversation. In regards to like, hey, okay, where are you applying for jobs? Do you have a resume? Have you worked anywhere? And, just being able to give tips and advice on, what the Lord has actually taken me through is very powerful and very impactful for me to be able to share the knowledge that God has given me, because quite honestly, I have been in so many positions, done so many things, but I see now what the Lord in hindsight was doing then. He gave me the tools to be able to basically give the blueprint or game to somebody else. So that way now they starting at ground zero and I'm giving them step one is to like have your resume, pop quiz. I say, hey, what do you wear when you go to an interview? And the answer, was maybe a button up and some jeans. And I said, no. I said, one of the things that you need to always make sure, no matter if you're going to McDonald's, you applying for a department store job, whatever that may be, you need to have a button up, a white button up, and you have on some black slacks and dress shoes. And I told him, I was like, the reason why that'll make you stand out is because you look like you about business. A lot of employers want to see that you are about business before they can even hear you talk. So he was like, dang, like that's good. I ain't think about that. And, I just was thinking to myself, I was like, oh my God, like the Lord is literally having me pour, into one of my graduating clients, because he's about to go on to the next level of life. And how impactful would that be to have somebody right there along your side saying, hey, do you got your resume ready? Do you need help with this? Do you need help with that? So yeah, a lot of people can look at it as you doing hair, but as a hairstylist, loctician, or whatever it is that you do, there's a lot of purpose in it, and it ain't just you doing somebody hair. And yes, hair is wonderful and restoring people and giving them confidence, but it's so much more as a hairstylist that we actually give them. So I don't know if anybody's having any bleak outlooks on why the Lord has you doing things. And not every client is the same. You got quiet clients, but you're gonna have that client where you are literally going to be able to pour, and God is positioning you to pour. So this is just encouragement for anybody out there. God has positioned you to pour.